Hi guys, this is Imam. Today I'm gonna show you LXDE Desktop Environment. LXDE is blazing fast desktop environment that I have found so far for Linux. And if you are going to play some gaming or you need performance, then LXDE is for you, because this is the fastest desktop you can have on your computer. This is super fast and it feels like you're running Windows 98 on your latest hardware. So let's see what we got here. The thing you are looking at now is LXDE Desktop Environment. It looks pretty if you can customize here and there a little bit. It looks pretty and simple. So LXDE is now running on Kubuntu operating system. So I will show you how to install this LXDE on your Kubuntu or Ubuntu, and before that I will show you a little bit about this desktop environment LXDE. If you want to know more about LXDE, you can go to the official website of LXDE, which is, I guess, www.lxde.org. Basically, LXDE is written in GTK widget, the same widget library GNOME is based on, but it designed for to give you very fast desktop experience, and it's extremely fast and it's very lightweight as well. So if you have very low memory or you need performance, or you are going to play games, you will not get any hiccups in games or locking if you are going to use this desktop for your Linux. I'm gonna show you, if I close this now, I'm gonna show you how much memory used now so far for this LXDE. It takes only about 250 to 300 megabyte of your RAM. Currently I am recording this desktop, that's why it has got up to 481 or something. And yeah, it's very fast. All the default applications for this desktop are very fast. Like for example, the file manager. I just click and it opened. That's it. Click open. Click open. You don't even have to wait for it. It's super fast. For example, the task terminal. Just click and open. No text editor. Click and open. Simple as that. So this desktop got a simple panel where you can put all your important stuffs, as well as traditional like desktop with icons. If you right click on the desktop, it will give you these things. Create new, like any other desktop. You have desktop preference. If you go to desktop preference, you can change your wallpaper here, desktop wallpaper. If I change this to this, okay, now I have this desktop wallpaper. You can change desktop font and the icons, like brush icons on the desktop, and also in advance you can select which folder will be shown on the desktop. And also, because this desktop is running on window manager, is on running on a window manager called OpenBox. If you click this one, it will give menu for window manager like this, but it's not needed. I'll show you. Just uncheck that one. Just leave this. So you can configure the panel. If you right click on the panel, you have different items, like this item showing all your open windows. For example, I have this terminal, I have notepad, so it's showing all the open windows. This is the desktop recorder, this is your terminal, this is your text editor, and this item showing time, and this is the item containing all the system tray icons. For example, different things, like if you are connecting with a Skype, it will show some Skype icon in here. At the moment I have pretty much. If you right click on this and select panel settings, this is called panel, the whole thing. You can change the way it looks. For example, now it's at the bottom, you can change it to top, left, right, put it bottom again. Something wrong with the okay. You can choose the alignment, as well as the most important thing, you can change the wideness of it. Like what the heck, I think this is something percentage. Yeah. So wideness and center, now is in center. Can change the wideness. Okay, put it back. And the height as well. Put it to where it is before. The icon size, the icons inside this panel. If you go appearance, you can put it to like system theme or solid color. In solid color you can change it to any color. Also you have this opacity, that means the transparency of the color. You can change the transparency. So I change it to this. Now it looks, it will give a nice, it will make it like a modern desktop. Yeah, looks like. Yeah, put it back before. You can also just put an image for that panel if you have any, and obviously you can change a font color of that panel, like the font, for example, the time font color and the size of that font. In panel applets are the different items on this panel. So you have a spacer. First thing is the menu, for example this one, main menu, and you have application launcher bar, which is like containing all the different icons for application. And you have minimize all windows, which is like show desktop, for example this one. Then you have desktop pager, which is showing this item for changing your desktop workspace. Then you have taskbar, which is this one, digital clock, this one, system tray, this one, showing network activity, and this recording, battery monitor. You can add new item by clicking add, and for example I can add volume control, which I don't need, but I'm just showing you. Now I have volume control. You can change the position by clicking up and down of that item. I can remove it. In advance you don't need to change anything in here, but LX terminal, which is like a terminal application for this desktop, LX Desktop Environment. That's it. You can also change the settings for these individual applets or items on this panel. For example, I want to change setting for this task list. Then I go right click and taskbar settings. You can change all the different settings. If I right click on the digital clock item, I can change bold font. Also, this is the battery monitor settings. It's very simple, isn't it? The application launchers containing different icons for different applications. You have to use this to add more items to this. By default I have file manager, web browser, text editor. You can add many more from the menu. Just select whatever you want to add, like GIMP, and add. Now I have GIMP on here. I can remove, yeah, and obviously your main menu settings. You can change the icon of this main menu. Now I have selected, yeah, something wrong with this. Okay, Linux 3, I have this now. About KDE, put it back to where it is found before. Now this desktop, so there are some other settings you can configure about this desktop. For example, if you go preference, desktop preference, is the same as the one before we've seen. If you go, where is it? Open box configuration manager. Open box is like a window manager for this desktop. So now you can change the look of this window border by, for example, this one. If I select, these are different themes. You can download more themes from the internet and install the theme. You just have to look for open box themes on the internet, so you'll find, and you can install them and you'll see them in here. And most of the things you don't need to change, I guess. Here, the number of desktops you want to have, you can change in here. Now I have 4, you can make it to 5, 6, or the number. Desktops are different workspaces. Like on this desktop I have these 4 windows. If I switch to this desktop, I have no windows. I can open this one. On my first desktop I have these windows. On this desktop I have these windows. Yeah, so by default top left. Okay, there are other settings you can change. If you go season settings, I guess, no, you don't have to worry about these things. Desktop preference, customize look and feel. This is, if you go customize look and feel, you can change the look and feel of this, because this desktop environment uses GTK2, so any applications with GTK2 background, you can change the theme from here. By default, for some reason, if you have an ugly theme for many applications, you can change them in here. Like, you have to choose and apply. Now I have Oxygen GTK, which is from KDE. You can change the color, you can change icon theme and also mouse cursor from here. I love KDE2 icon theme. Also font, you can change the font settings and other things. Now the advantage, like I said before, of using this desktop is very fast. All the default applications like file manager, just click and it opens. For example, picture viewer, just click and it opens. There are some of the applications which are very fast. So this desktop I highly recommend, because it doesn't use any compositing or 3D desktop, 3D rendering for desktop. So it is really good for your gaming experience, and it's not that bad, and it has all and the file manager is pretty good. You can do all kind of things, like it's pretty damn good. It's even better than I feel like many things are easier. For example, if I want to open this file with different applications, but I can change the default application for this file type. Just go properties and just change in here. It's easier. So this is very easy desktop. It can change every kind of configuration things of this file manager. So how to install this LXDE on your Ubuntu or Kubuntu? You have to open terminal, type sudo. You have to install few packages, which is almost on the size of the all packages, maybe around 50 megabyte or something. First you install sudo apt-get install LXDE. I think I have already installed this, that's why, because I have got this desktop already running. So yeah, then you have to install, you can install all the LX packages, like just type LX and press tab key on the keyboard and it will give all the LX packages. You can install all of them. LX, for example, LX terminal, enter, boom. Now you have to make sure you are going to install OpenBox. The second thing is OpenBox. The third thing is you need to install Network Manager GNOME. The reason you need this, because if you don't install this, the LXDE Desktop probably will not show this network icon for connecting to different networks and configuring different networks. So you need to install this. So the packages you need to install: LXDE, OpenBox, Network Manager GNOME, and you have to install, because when you log off from your desktop, which is not LXDE, then it will give you the login screen. Then from there you have to select your desktop you want to log in. So for that, to get that kind of to be able to select LXDE from the login screen, you have to install KDM Display Manager. With KDM you can select LXDE Desktop. So you just have to install KDM. So KDM, once you install KDM, it will ask you something like this: kg reconfigure. Like, it will ask you default display manager. From here you have to choose KDM and OK. Press tab to switch between things and OK. Now if you log out from your desktop, it will start. If you just shut down your computer and restart, and the next time you will see your computer with the KDM. Next time you will when you run your computer, it will run KDM, and in the KDM, as usual, you just type your username and password and don't press enter or anything. there is a down arrow. Click on the down arrow and just select LXDE, and in that down arrow you can find other desktops environment as well. So I hope this video helps you in installing, will help you in for installing LXDE Desktop. Thank you very much.